Hello guys, this is Rashid Khan from Lakshmi Prasad Memorial Public School, Gola Bazar, Gorakhpur. And as you know that we have already discussed on the topic, that is sound need medium to travel with. And here the next video will be based on the next topic, that is what there is sound in a solid, liquid and gases, property of sound and other topics we'll have to explain. So here we'll have first discuss to the sound in solid. Sound travels in faster, very fast, or you can say the faster, due to the particles of the solid, or due to the particles size and interaction between them. Why? Because the solid, in the solid, the particles are arranged in a compactly packed manner. That means they are arranged in a compactly packed manner. That means the interactions between the particles of the solid are more than that of liquid and gases. So there is a faster, this is, you can say, the medium in which sound travels fastest. Why? Because the interaction force applied in it, that is more than that of the other. Here we can say here you can know about why the force, why the interaction force are larger or more than that of the other one, because only one reason, that is the interaction caused in between the solid particles is greater. So in this sequence we can say, if there is a greater interactions, so there will be the greater speed in the solid as well. Why? Because in the solid, if it is strike over the one particles, when it moves to the next, and next, and through which the sound can travel. Suppose if there is a solid particle, so if we place our ear over here and listen the sound by striking them, so the sound can travel in this solid particles is more faster. Why? Because the particles of the solid are interconnected, are arranged in a compactly packed manner, and their particles are arranged in a very low interactions, or there is no very low intercostal space, or you can say the intermolecular space, due to which the sound can travel faster in case of a solid as well. You can see the snakes feels sound in the form of a vibration on the ground from its lower jaws. And next is sound in liquid. Why? Because sound can travel in all its forms, so it can also be travels in the liquid as well. How it forms, how it travels in the liquid, you could know the dolphins and whales are communicate to one another by having the air, that is the waves of the sound in the water by the water particles, due to which the water particles are arranged somewhat larger distance than that of the solid. So we can say in the case of a liquid, the intermolecular space are more than that of a solid. So the liquid, in case of a liquid, the sound travels slower than that of the solid. In case solid, faster than liquid and then gases. Why? Because they are, the sound need medium to travel, and this medium, if it is very much interconnected to one another, so it will run very fast, and if it is the intermolecular spaces is more than that of the particular object, so there will be the speed of sound is lesser. In case the sound in liquid, you can see the sound in case try to fill up the bucket and a balloon dip into the water and it scratches the balloon, you can heard about the sound in the liquid as well. This is why the particles of a liquid in which the sound can travel, it is not very greater, but you can feel some sound approx to you. Next one is sound in gases. So we'll have to move on to the next, that is sound in gases. How the sound in gases may be measured or may be identified. Why? Because in gases there is the interactions between the particles are lesser than that of the other two, that is the solid and liquid. So why the sound travels least in case of gases, but travels. How it will be measured, how it will be calculated, most of the things that we know about here from the dusk of the sound, waves which travels through the gases, that is sound waves. These sound waves, when they travels through the gases, this can be right from the ringing of a doorbell, So in case of solid, liquid and gases, the sound travels mostly by the means of the air, that is in gases. So ringing of doorbell or mobile phone to a musical program or someone talking to us, all are the sounds that are traveling through the air. These are all the form of a sound which can be travels in the air. And we could know about the most important cause are the speed of the air. The speed of the sound travels in air, that is 332 meter per second. This one is the speed of a sound in air. Speed of a sound in air that can be have 332 meter per second in air. But in case of a wet air, this can be 400 meter. And next, water 1500. In water 1500 meter. In water 1500 meter. And in case of a steel and wood, speed of the sound is 5000 in case of a steel meter per second, and here is 4000 to 7000 meter per second in case of a wood as well. So we can say the most greater speed of a sound found in case of a solid, in case of a steel, and as well as the wood. And now we can say the characteristics of the vibrations. What are the characteristics of the vibration? So we will discuss about the characteristics of the sound. The characteristics of vibrations. As you know that there are the different characteristics shown by the uh, different characteristics are shown by the sound, in which we'll have to discuss on the characteristics of the vibrations. So what are the characteristics of the vibrations we'll have to discuss on? There are, for the dependency, or you can say for the accuracy, there are needed to discuss on characteristics of the vibrations. Vibration is to and fro. Vibration is what? It is to and fro movement, or back and forth movement, back and forth motion of an object. To and fro or back and forth movement, motion of the object. For an object about a fixed equilibrium, suppose if there simple pendulum, so it will run from here and here. So this one is what? It is a fixed motion of an object. Something is to be moved from one to another place in a fixed point. So that one is called as a vibrations. This is what we can say vibration. Why? Because this is the to and fro, back and forth movement. Back and forth are to and fro motion in which an object moves from a fixed equilibrium positions. This is what fixed equilibrium position. कोई ऑब्जेक्ट किसी एक फिक्स्ड इक्विलिब्रियम के आगे पीछे या दाएं बाएं कोई मोशन कर रहा हो, तो इसको हम लोग कहेंगे वाइब्रेशंस. वाइब्रेशन डिपेंड करता है किस पे? दो तीन चीजें हैं, जैसे एम्पलीट्यूड पे. वाइब्रेशन डिपेंड करता है एम्पलीट्यूड पे. दूसरा है ऑसिलेशन पे. टाइम पीरियड पे और frequencies. Three characteristics are there in by which we can measure about that the vibrations. These are the three characteristics due to which the vibration can caused or vibration created. So firstly we'll have to discuss amplitude. To which we can say the amplitude about. Suppose if something somewhere is vibrations takes place. Suppose this is the vibration. So in which part we can say that is the amplitude? What is about the amplitude? So amplitude simple discussed as the maximum distance covered by a vibrating object. Suppose if something of an object is creating such type of a vibrations, so the maximum displacement of an object of a vibrating body, this one is AB. This AB is called as amplitude. Why? Because the maximum displacement of an object, this is what this one is, the maximum displacement. When the maximum displacement covered by vibrating or a swinging object from its mean position, that one is called as amplitude. Suppose if this is the object and that one is called as a mean position. So if it is move or make a vibrations, suppose if it is OA, so OA is what? It is the maximum displacement. No displacement can be measured after this. So that one is called as a maximum displacement. And this maximum displacement takes place by its position O. This one is called as a mean position. So if a vibrating body or a swinging body moves or travels or covered its maximum distance from its mean position, then it is called as amplitude. So this one is called as a amplitude. ये आपका कहलाया amplitude. So the amplitude can be measured by how long distance covered by an object from its mean position, then it is said to be the amplitude. Next one is time period. Time period, suppose if there are vibration caused, and in this vibration there is an object covered this distance. So when an object move or covered maximum displacement, so there is time needed. So in a particular time when an object travels its maximum distance, the time taken to complete its distance or travel its distance, this one is called as time period. This one is called about time period. Due to in its fixed time, it's supposed to cover its distance, so there is needed to some time to achieve this goal. So this time is said to be what? Time period. The time taken by the vibrating particle to complete one oscillation. Suppose this one is the mean and extreme position. So what is the oscillation? If an object travels from position O to X and from X to Y, then it is said to be one oscillation. And the time period is what? Time period is defined as the time taken to complete by the vibrating body a one oscillation. That is called as a